Good morning. Well, I look as knackered as I feel. I've not recorded a single thing for just over a week, as it got to a real intense part of the training for my new job. And I got signed off yesterday, which is amazing, but there's still lots to come. Still lots and lots to come, and that is the first 40-hour week that I have done in goodness knows how long. So I am absolutely knackered. John, bless him, I finished last night. It wasn't till 6:45 at night that I finished, from 8 o'clock in the morning. And I just try to say I'm so knackered, but I'm going to come up wherever you are because I've missed John so much. But he agreed to come halfway and meet me. So we're at the Bluebell near Stamford, maybe. I think it's near Stamford. An absolutely brilliant little pub. Absolutely amazing little pub. They don't mind your stopovers, and my goodness, their pizza. They knew that I was going to get here at like 5 to 9 and the kitchen shuts at 9. So they agreed to take the order. John got here a little bit before me, and John phoned up with them, read the menu out to me. So 5 to 9, they put the order in. But now it's time to meander our way and get travelling a little bit. And I'd forgotten. And then John said to me this morning, he says, you know, let's get planning. We've got to get up to Scotland. We've got things planned in for certain dates, but we don't want to rush up there. And my goodness, I got so excited. I feel like I've not travelled properly for such a long time. So, come on. Good morning from a slightly overcast Castle Douglas. We decided on a pub stop last night. We got here, we went straight in the pub. We had some lovely food, and then we came and had a chilled evening in the vans. So it's been up on a few emails this morning. I've just got myself a coffee. I got these the other day. Costa Coffee salted caramel latte. Oh my goodness, they smell delicious. But because I've got my Nespresso machine in here, if I stay in John's van, I've got to slum it with a kettle. So he makes me a brew in the morning, bless him. So I'm going to take some supplies over. He made me one of these, and he was telling me how nice it smelled. So that's got to say something. So I've got my coffee, and I'm going to go over, and then we'll tell you about how good the pub was. So anyway, we can see the pub there. All right there. So what did you think of it?
Nice pub. Positives. Very friendly. I think she was the owner or the landlady.
Yeah, she was there. I walked in to double check it was okay. Absolutely lovely. Could not have been more helpful. And portion sizes were amazing for the price you paid.
Good food. Quality.
What did you think of their
prices.
chips? They were like rustic wedges kind of thing, weren't they? But they were perfectly crispy on the outside and really, really fluffy in the middle. And then I had like a steak sizzler, and you had mixed grill, didn't you?
Grill, yeah.
So yeah.
Sticky toffee pudding ice cream afters.
Oh yes, and I had apple crumble and cream. Right, well, my arm's killing me from holding my phone up, so I'm going to drink my coffee, and we're going to work out where we're going to go next. So I think it's the lakes, but where?
Kendal.
That's not much of a suspenseful thing, is it? Oh my god. Well, looks like we're going to Kendal. So we're parked up. You can never see my van when I'm parked next to John, but we have laundry because at the Kendal Cricket Club there is a laundrette just across the road. So we're going to go chuck our washing in, come back to the vans via the box on the wall there, which is where you put your camping fees, and we're going to go and get a bit of work done while we're waiting for the washing. So yeah, nice to find something that's indoors as well, especially when the weather's this bad. So yeah, it's good stuff. Got to find it. I think it's over there.
It is, yeah.
Yeah. Cool. We'll go the right way. Right, so the washing is in. It is a £5 for a wash. So we will see you close in 30 minutes.
30 minutes. There we go. So it says, even though it says motorhomes £10, it's £5 per van. So we're going to chop 10 right.
Cool. And there we are. You can see my van now.
There's toilets we can use and stuff as well.
Yeah. Right, the washing is back. I've got it's my pegless washing line, so it's the twisted thingies. However, obviously I can't stick them on the windows because I've got my blinds shut, and hopefully we'll be going into Kendal shortly. So instead, I've just popped the suction cup through the twisted web in there, and that actually holds it really well. So, a little bit of a laundry situation going on. A few jumpers, all the bits that take ages to dry, but pyjamas and pillowcase, important things are in there. So it was a bit of an expensive do, but we did have two dryers. The big washer was £9. The small washer was a £5, but it was £1 for 5 minutes of drying, which when those massive industrial old style dryers are in use, then you know they normally dry really, really quickly, and they did. It just didn't quite get everything dry because we had quilts and all sorts in there. So yeah, but that's all done. And then what time are we on now? 3:25. So it's going to start getting dark soon, and I've managed to convince John that if we go out at maybe like 4 or just after 4, whenever we're finished doing the editing, that we might get to see Kendal sparkly Christmas styly. We got out eventually, and it's very dark. And
turn round. Turn round.
Christmas lights! I'm gonna go find more. So I just come back in from a walk around Kendal. Lots of things had shut at that point, but all I was interested in were the Christmas lights. So then because of all the washing that was out before, came in, put my diesel heater on, and then this is not a particularly good clip because of the light. It's just what I sent to John, but this is the noise my diesel heater is making. I've got to take this floor up. So this was one piece of lino, so I've had to cut it down there. Thankfully this is a separate piece to this, so I don't have to take all of that up and that. And that just tucks under there. So I think I've got about 5 screws on this little step. And then I can pop it up, and then I can get some more airflow into there where the diesel heater is to get it to cool down a bit before I can actually start taking it to pieces and see why it's making such a big noise and what the heck is going on. So I took it all to pieces and got John over for a second opinion. Looks like the bearings have gone in that fan, so I'm going to need a new diesel heater just in time for 0-degree weather. Well, good morning. It is persisting it down at the moment. So we're going to go and find a park up. The weather's supposed to improve tomorrow, so we're going to head over towards Windermere, I think, and see what we can get parked up for. Then we can drive into Windermere for the day, do a little bit of sightseeing, and then bugger off again. Well, I'd say a good night's sleep was had. I don't know why I start with that. It's like I can't do anything in the day unless I've said how much of a good night's sleep I've had. But John's just texted me saying there's a walk up the hill just there. Do you want to go do it? And I'm like, of course I do, because we said we're going to move more. So we're going to go do this walk as well. So I'm going to go for a nice walk and then go into Windermere. Well, look what I got sent in the post. I mean, this is the HoverAir X1, also known as a Mandy-friendly drone. Was probably one of the simplest things I have ever set up. Took it out of the box, I charged the batteries, I downloaded the app, and it allowed me to connect it to my phone. I activated it, took 2 minutes to do a firmware update, then I'm ready to go. You turn it on.
Current mode, zoom out.
So you have preset modes. Current modes are hover,
Zoom out. Follow. Orbit. Bird eye. Custom. Snapshot.
Custom snapshot is in the app, as far as I'm aware. But let's just go do something a bit thingy. Hover in the van.
Continue. Hover.
And that's it, it's recording. Hi me. Causing a draft. And watch. Ridiculously easy. Me and John are going to go for a walk. Let's take this little fella along and see what we can get. After my chance of getting playing with this yesterday and a little bit more today, here is my little review. Apart from me being blown away from the start to get this thing working without any instructions at all, just look at it. Look. It folds out. It folds back. It goes in the little bag. Nice like that. Next is, look, how much damage can Mandy do to herself? Practically none, because all of the blades are enclosed. So, Mandy proof. You switch it on,
Zoom out.
you get to press it twice as well.
20 feet. Zoom out. 30 feet. Zoom out.
So all the options are here. So you don't have to worry about having to go in and out of the app. Everything that you need is right here. It is ridiculously lightweight. It lands and it takes off from your hand. From your hand! It's crazy. I got all the way up and all the way back down a hill yesterday with lots and lots of playing and going around and doing everything. And I had 1 bar left on the first battery. It is so stable, it is unbelievable. You can see it doing this all the time and you're thinking, that's what the footage is going to look like. It's not. You've just seen it. It's not like that at all. This is impressive as anything. So yeah, if you think that you would love a drone, you literally just want to take in all of the stuff that you do, everywhere you're going. It follows you on a bike, it follows you up a hill, and it will track you wherever you go. You can send it up to get a bird's eye view, you can send it out to get a bit more of a perspective. It's amazing. And that's only from here. Everything else in the app, there's a dolly mode, which means you can go forwards and talk into it. There's even like a TikTok and Instagram mode where it does it in portrait. All of these different things can be found in the app, which is also where you get your audio from. It's amazing. I could get used to starting every day like this. Nice little bit of work, loads of coffee, walk up a mountain, not dying, and getting to play with a nice new gadget. I must admit that drone is absolutely brilliant, so I can't wait to play with that more, so no doubt you will see its footage featuring in a lot more of my videos to come. But Windermere is one of my favourite places, so I can't wait to get in here and have a look round, hopefully find somewhere nice to sit down and have a cup of coffee and a bit of cake. But for now, I'm going to leave the video here. Thank you so much for joining me once again. I hope everybody is nice and snug and warm in this cold weather we're having, so everyone stay safe because it's going to get bad, and I'll catch you on my next video. Take care, guys. Bye.